Well, hello. My name is Daddy-O, and I've been telling you for a while that gas prices are not going down. Uber drivers, pay attention to this, all right? I'm going to play a video here, or play a clip. You'll hear the audio from it off of a YouTube video that I watched last night when I was out charging up my car. In this video, there's going to be economists. Anyway, that word that's going to explain something I didn't realize in this video, and we're going to talk about this after this, but gas prices are not going down for at least a few years, all right? We're not going to see the gas prices that we had in the past for a while, if at all, ever, all right? Now, I'm going to play this clip here. It's a short clip. I'm going to try to hit start, and I'm going to try to hit stop at the right point, and you're going to hear this lady explain some stuff that I was not even aware of myself until I watched this. Watch. Listen.
If the war in Iran were to end tomorrow, realistically, how long would it take for gas prices to go down?
At the earliest, you're not getting regular flow through the Strait of Hormuz until September. So my calculation is that on the trajectory we're at right now, you should be expecting $4.90 gas by the end of next week. We are on track to get to $5 or even above by Memorial Day. So there is no immediate wind down. And I think the most important people to talk to are the folks who insure the tankers. Without insurance, you can't get the tankers through the strait. And they're telling me as of Wednesday of last week that it's going to be until September that they get anything like regular flow. And after that, even if you take out the 300% increase in insurance costs and you clear the backlog of ships, you have to deal with the reality that 80 of the largest refiners and energy producers on the earth have been bombed, including the world's largest LNG facility. So it's going to be not just that long to get the strait cleared, but years until those facilities are back up and running, and we're near anything with a 2 handle in front of it for gas.
Oh, great timing with the summer driving season coming up. But so you're saying it's how long until we get something with a 2 in front of it per gallon of gas? You're saying years?
I'm saying years. September until we get back to anything with a regular flow, and then you've got to rebuild 80 facilities. It's going to be years.
I'm going to close this report by asking you to take out a blank report.
80 facilities have been bombed, destroyed, or whatever. They're going to have to be rebuilt. We're not going to see gas prices below $5. If $5 is coming here soon, all right, you heard it right there. It's coming. And I've been trying to tell, now this can work in Uber drivers' favor. All right? Because a lot of Uber drivers are quitting. I'm getting comments consistently from people telling me that Uber drivers in their area are quitting. Uber drivers are quitting. Get you an electric Uber and go to work. All right? Because I can already tell in my area, I'm seeing more Uber guys out at the charging stations. All right? I'm seeing more Ubers pulling in and charging their vehicles up. Gas prices are not coming down. I've been saying this for a while. We're screwed. If you're an Uber driver and you use gas, you're screwed. You're going to have a hard time. I did a video the other day about the Uber Eats because I'm getting comments from people out there that are talking about they don't make no tips on Uber Eats. I've told you to stop doing that, all right? Especially if you haven't used gas. Stop doing that. Get you an electric vehicle. Bottom line today, guys, this is the only way I can see to get around what's going to happen here. And I mean, I can keep screaming, I can keep banging the drum here saying that this is fixing to happen, but it's going to get serious. Food prices, you know, the strait being blocked over there the way it is, we're not getting the fertilizer in America that we need for our farmers. Our farmers are suffering, all right? Food prices are going up, 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 up. That's just the way it's going to be also. We can't do nothing about that. We can, but we got to wait a while to do it. But anyway, gas prices, that's the bottom line here, guys. I wanted to prove or play something to let you know that I'm not the only one that's singing the song that is, you know, it's going to happen. It is happening. It's not going to happen. Gas prices here in this past week have already gone up 40 cents a gallon. I think we're fixing to go in. It's fixing to happen. You heard it. You heard it. You heard it. I don't have to scream it much louder, but this is the only way I can see if you want to be an Uber driver and continue to make the money that you're making, continue to doing the game that you play, you got to get an electric vehicle. I don't see how gas guys are going to hang on another month from now. It's going to be bad. Another 2 months from now, who knows what it's going to be. During the middle of summer, it's going to be crazy. I suspect. Now, this is Daddy O's opinion. All right. If you don't know who I am, my name is Daddy O Money. I don't know if I even started off saying it today. I heard this last night and I said today I gotta just play this one little clip here and let everyone see that it's going to be a long time before we ever get our gas prices back where they need to be, or where you could actually go out and do Uber and make money doing Uber because of the gas prices. Now, I think Uber, they ain't going to do it, but I think Uber were to increase the fares for us. You know, people have no problem paying for a ride, especially if they're not having to put gas in their cars now. I mean, this could increase the number of requests that Uber starts getting. And with less drivers out here because of the gas thing, us electric guys, we're going to be able to make some money. All right, that's just where I'm coming to with this video. If you're driving an electric, you're gonna be in the catbird seat. You're gonna be sitting right where you want to be. All right, because rides or requests are going to increase. All right, people are not going to want to drive their gas guzzlers, so they're going to be calling Ubers, and there's going to be less Uber drivers because a lot of the gas guys are going to go by the wayside as they have been doing. So if you're one of the guys that jumps out and grabs you an electric, you can continue to roll along and continue to make some money. And I've told you how to play those games. I'm not going into that video today. This is another video just talking about what I'd heard last night when I was charging up about the gas prices are not coming down for years, not just months. You know, we're all sitting here. I'm getting comments from people saying, oh, it's going to be over soon. It won't happen. It's all going to be straightened out. It's not going to be straightened out, guys. It's not happening. Not no time soon. All right. And this is just to ring the bell one more time for you guys to understand gas prices are not coming down. All right. If you're driving gas, you need to start looking at alternatives, or you may end up having to find something else to do. If you just can't get yourself to go get that electric and rent an electric and go continue to do work and make more money, you know, I've got videos on here telling you that. Make more money with a rental because you're going to do more. All right, you're apt to do more. And if you got an electric, that's no problem at all. I went out last night. I ran my vehicle. This is the second time I ran this vehicle down as low as I ran it yesterday. I was humping yesterday. I was busy. Last night I went out and charged this thing up for $27. And I mean, I had it low. All right, so $27. All right, if I had ran a gas vehicle as low as I had it, let's say less than a quarter of a tank, much less than a quarter of a tank. If I had ran it a gas tank, it would cost me $50 or more last night to fill it up. That's the difference in gas and electric. All right, this is saving me money. All right, that's just the way it is, guys. And I've rang this dinner bell before, trying to explain to people. Well, there are things that's happened in the world that's taken it where it's kind of enforced what I'm talking about. All right, there are electric vehicles that you can rent through Avis and Hertz. I don't recommend Hertz. There are rental vehicles that you can rent electric to go out and do your work. All right, and if you can find a way, do a little research before you go rent it. See what chargers are available in your area and where you can charge it. I drive 10 minutes to go out and charge my vehicle every night. All right, I go out and top it off. I'm set for the next day. All right, that's the way I play my charging game, okay? Now, if I was to take someone out that way where the chargers are, I may pull in midday and hit it up for 15, 20 minutes, run it back up. That way the other night I don't have so long to charge. I've learned to play that charge game, all right? But charging a vehicle, that's the one thing you have to worry about in your area. Can you charge your vehicle? And if you can, go get you a damn electric and go make some money. Anyway, I saw this last night and I knew I just had to say something, or at least play it for you guys to enforce what I've been talking about. Gas prices are not coming down for at least a few years. All right. And the gas guys that are doing Uber or rideshare, DoorDash, any of that kind of stuff, you guys are hurting. You may want to go check out a rental It's in your marketplace. I'm not going to go into any more than that. Anyway, Daddy-O out for the day. You guys have a good afternoon, good evening, and just go get your electric and be done with this crap. Daddy-O out. Bye.